Welcome back to the Rural Radio Network. I'm Bryce Duskett. It is time to look at the midday livestock trade with livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted joining us. Kyle, we're seeing a bit of tug of war happening in the cattle complex right now. One side wants to go lower, the other side higher. Who's going to win as we settle here on a Friday?
That's a very good question, Bryce, and you hit the nail on the head at the tug of war. We've seen this June cattle contract here just a few minutes ago was trading up around 206.30, and now we're back to 205.35, and that's all after cash bids have been coming out in Kansas and Texas. We've got Kansas. They did trade a little bit of light 206 early in the week. We got some 209 bids here as far as Texas and Southwest Kansas right now. We did see some cash trade here in Nebraska at 216 on a live basis, which is 340 on a dress basis to a regional here in eastern Nebraska. Don't know the quality of the cattle, but that has traded on some cattle there going to regional packer there. So question is how the cash market's going to really trade out here this week. Most are thinking it was going to be higher, but I'm going to call it steady here to maybe just a freckle weaker here, the way things are looking here starting out as a midday on Friday. So board action here today. The spreads are mixed. There's no real good read here whether the commercials are buying or selling this thing right now. It's just like you said, a tug of war of non-commercial money. Folks are getting a little bit nervous up here at these levels, and up here at these levels, it's tough to be extremely bullish when the cash market isn't following along. So I think that's where the tug of war lies here today, and how we're going to finish up for the day and the week is how the cash market finishes up versus the board. The board's waiting for cash to go higher, and the cash is waiting for the board to go higher like it did yesterday. So that's the tug of war that we're seeing here today, Bryce.
All right, some great information there, Kyle. Do appreciate you joining us here as we look at the midday livestock trade. If you'd like to get in touch with Kyle, go ahead and call him. His phone number is 308-708-7340. Do remember that trading futures and options involves a risk of loss and may not be suitable to all investors. Consider these risks before investing.